So the issue that I saw with the game theory of Animal Farm as it was previously set up is that people could use drip BUSD to farm our governance token pigs. And the reason why that's an issue is because we have this variable tax model, which acts as a vesting model for Animal Farm dog tokens. And Animal Farm dog tokens are what you're earning as a reward for non-native staking. And then it can be utilized to increase your share ownership of the protocol. Now, if the vesting model is what prevents people from being able to immediately dump the asset when they initialize a claim on the farm or a buy or are sent the tokens or they win it in the dogs roulette game, however they access those tokens, that variable vesting model is what heavily encourages them to utilize that capital to farm Animal Farm pigs and to reduce the tax in the dog pound, which is our loyalty system. So getting to the auto compounding dog pound, I would say, is the ultimate way to do that because you're reducing your tax while you're earning compound interest in the form of Animal Farm pig tokens. Now, if people can completely skip this vesting model and go right into farming the Animal Farm pig tokens with drip, it makes it so the barrier for farming with dogs is much higher and maybe not worth it for a lot of users, and that's an issue, right? That's a significant issue with the game theory. Now, I knew that our other mechanics are powerful enough to overcome that, but still, it's a major thorn kind of in the side of the game theory. But we wanted to ensure that drip and drip holders still have some sort of benefit from Animal Farm other than just the incentive to add liquidity to drip. So the reason why I didn't change it initially is because I didn't have an idea on how to replace that value for drip. So I knew taking the drip BUSD and not allowing it to farm Animal Farm pigs would be a major improvement to the Animal Farm game theory. Because then the only way you get Animal Farm pigs is by buying it off the market or by farming it with Animal Farm dogs, which has this variable tax vesting model that is generating a bunch of BNB and BUSD, right? BUSD for the pigpen stakers and BNB for the dog pound stakers. So removing drip BUSD from the pigs mastership contract, makes massive impact, positive impact on the game theory of Animal Farm alone. But then the issue is, okay, but we just had a reduced value in drip. So we had to think about how we're going to maintain or improve the value of drip by making this change. And what we decided to go with is moving drip USD to the dog's master chef contract. So now when you utilize drip USD in the farm, you're farming the dog's token, which has the vesting model. So you're being rewarded in a system in an asset that has the vesting model. So it's encouraging you to utilize that to farm pigs and earn B&B. But we're going to have an increased multiplier on it. So the most efficient way to farm dogs on Animal Farm will be with drip. So if you look at the Pigs Master Chef, drip was the lowest multiplier. It was dog BUSD, and then dog B&B, and then drip BUSD. So the the average user who doesn't understand the game theory would say, okay, uh, let's go with drip BUSD because that has the highest multiplier. That's just the obvious face value um, thinking that someone would do. But if you really understand the game theory, you would say, okay, actually, I'm not even going to mess with Animal Farm dogs because I could skip the whole vesting line and get in with drip USD, and then maybe just dump those pigs because I didn't have to go through any kind of significant process to earn them. And there isn't as much BUSD being generated for pigs because instead of that value coming in the form of dogs, which has a vesting model, which is sending more BUSD to pigs, that whole process gets skipped and they just do it with drip USD. So, but drip still had the lowest multiplier for the MasterChef pigs. Now we're moving it to MasterChef dogs, and it will have the highest multiplier. So just people coming onto the site for the first time will see, all right, I want to get in with the non-native asset. Which non-native asset has the highest APY, has the highest multiplier? Drip BUSD. Boom. They look, they see, okay, I can add liquidity for free, getting into drip BUSD. It has a lower entry and exit fee, and a lot of people will decide to get in with drip BUSD. So there's still this high incentive to get in with drip BUSD, but when they do, they're not skipping all of the important game theory wrapped up in the vesting model on dogs and the BUSD and BB distribution to the dog pound and pig pen. So this is a major improvement on the game theory of Animal Farm. Like it's massive because